What is going on, guys? This is SJHSports and welcome your faces back to a brand new episode of Cambridge United Youth Academy Regens Career Mode. First things first of this episode then, as you can see, we've redeemed Scout Future Star from the catalogue. I did actually redeem it from the catalogue in episode 1, which was season 1. But for some reason we never got this message that you are seeing on screen, so it's obviously glitched out. Well done here, GG. We're going to take a look at the squad then. This formation here is the formation that I am most comfortable with. It's also Cambridge United's default formation. If you've been watching our Mansfield save over on Twitch, you'll notice that I am comfortable in this. We have made a few changes to the side. We have got quite a few youth players in the starting 11. So we've got Ponce up front. I understand how you pronounce his name is Ponce, but with a name like Ponce, we're going to have to call him that. We've got Rinaldi at cam, we've got Harris at left midfield, we've got Bennett at right midfield, we've got Griffiths as a CDM, we've also got McNeil, who is a left back, looking very, very good from Scotland, and we also have Turner. I believe Turner is a 6'6". His natural position is a CDM, but he can play centre back, so hopefully he will be an amazing centre half for us. A temporary one, having said that. And then Cassidy in between the sticks for us in goal. On the bench we have Mitchell and McDonald. I believe the rest are actually, yes, they're all real players. So we're going to actually start playing games this episode as well. I'll have at least one game for you guys. Transfer Hub then, let's take a look at some of this. I've gone through the 4 big leagues in the world. Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga and Serie A. Also, I've gone through the free agents, getting scout reports on all of these players in the shortlist, but the main focus will potentially be these 4 here: free agents, a CDM, a cam, a right mid and a centre back. Into our youth squad we go then. There's a couple of players here that we can actually sign up. We've got Luna, Sanderville and also White, which we are actually going to promote all of these 3 players. I wonder when Carter is actually going to turn 16. He's still 15 and his stats just look incredible. His potential is very good. An 84 to 90. Just hurry up and turn 16 so we can get you into our first team. So I'm going to take a quick nosy at the 3 regens that we've just promoted from our youth academy. Starting off with Luna, right midfielder. Looking some decent stats there. Good acceleration, good agility for a right midfielder. He's dribbling 64. That's not bad. 53 overall. I think that's pretty decent. We have 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, attacking work rate high, low defensive work rate, and he has acrobatic clearance as a trait. White's next on the list then. Again, good acceleration, good agility. Just take a look at some of these in here. These are all pretty red. Stand tackle, no sorry, it's volleys at 60. And he's got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, can play right and left wing, which is good, and he's 5'10". Sanderville next, overall 45, acceleration 71, agility 68, sprint speed 75. A lot of reds on his skill attributes. Let's take a look at his player information. He's got 3-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot. He can play left wing, left mid and right wing. He's 6'2", and he doesn't have no traits or specialities just as yet. Let's take a look at our objectives then for the season. Sign at least 2 players younger than 20 years old with greater potential than the average overall rating of players currently in the same position. That's ticked off the list already. With Emirates FA Cup, reached the round of 32 stage, it always says that, and fight for promotion again for League 2. Financial, finish the season with a profit margin of 8.8 million. Domestic success, we've gone through. Youth development, we've already got 1 ticked off already. What's this one? Sign 1 youth player to the senior team in the same season they were scouted. Play them in 5 matches, either part of the starting 11 or coming on as a substitute. Just going to take a quick look then at some of the players that I've transfer listed then. Going to have to try and get the balance right with bringing in youth and then transfer listing actual real players, because none of these real players will be at the club hopefully by the end of the season. We might have some dead wood still knocking about at times, but some of the overalls, values rather, of the players are quite high, so it's going to bring in some funds. There's probably about £1.5 million there valuation of all the players, which would be nice to have into our transfer kitty. So we're going to take a look at our pre-season tournaments for this up-and-coming season. We're obviously going to select the European International Cup. because that's the one with the most money. We've got some transfer news very early on in the season. The transfer window has just opened on this day, and Greg Taylor, his real-life player, has left the club and he's agreed to sign with Blackburn Rovers on a free. We've got our first transfer offer then of the season. It's for Paul Lewis. We are actually just going to accept that. It's for his valuation, so it's a no-brainer really. Another transfer offer then for one of our real-life players. We're actually going to delegate this to our assistant manager. What's our... So he's saying the most 155. So what we can do is we'll go up to 160 with that. The least we want is 120 for the player. Oh wow, we've got our first injury of this season. Bad news, Rory McNeil is out for 2 months. Oh, here we go. This is a recurring theme on FIFA. Like, if you play FIFA career modes as much as what I have already this season, talks have broken down between Paul Lewis and Derry City as they could not reach agreeable terms. Now, this has been happening at Mansfield save. We've been trying to loan out some of our regen players, our youth academy players, and this happens pretty much every single time. I think this is in the game as probably a little bug because they never reach agreeable terms. It's very difficult to sell players on FIFA 18. Doncaster have agreed to pay £160,000 for our player. We'll see if this transfer goes through. For this training session, Pons, Bennett, Rinaldi, Edwards and Cassidy. Let's train these players up. Some nice grades on there. A couple of A's, a B, a D and a C. Happy with our first training session. Another transfer offer for a real life player, Aziz then. We're going to delegate that to our assistant manager. We're going to start off the bidding at 350. I think that's a fair reflection. We're going to do not sell the player for less than 300, which is his valuation. So our assistant came to an agreement with Lincoln City for 350k. We're going to accept this offer now. Oh, finally, we've finally got rid of a player. Great news! Jabo Abere and his agent have agreed on personal terms with Doncaster for 160k. The board have allocated 110 to our transfer budget. 3 scouts available then for us. All 3 are back, available to scouts. We're going to send these boys out now. I want you guys to leave countries in the comment section below as well, and we'll go through them and we will go to scout them countries that you guys suggest. So we've sent our English scout out to Ivory Coast to scout for physically strong players for 3 months. We've also sent out Radic, our Croatian scout, to Belgium for 3 months. Technically gifted is the type for that one. And Griffiths then is going to Venezuela, looking for an attacker again for 3 months. Another player sold then, Aziz and his agent have agreed personal terms with Lincoln City for 350k. The deal has now been finalised. Morecambe interested in Osadibi, then we're going to accept this offer for 280k. I know it's 20k below his valuation, but I just want him out of the club. As you can see there, Shrewsbury Town minus £1. I think that's a glitch. We did reject the offer for 200k for him. I didn't put it in the edit, but it's come back on screen as minus £1. So we can approach for these 3 players. I am actually going to sign these 3 players. We're going to start off with the centre-back. We can approach this player directly. We'll have to offer a wage between 1,100 and 1,800 to convince him to join our club. Let's approach to sign. There we are. There's Janssen in his office. Welcome. Great to have you both here. Finally, take a seat. Let us begin by talking about his role at the club. He wants a squad rotation role, so we're going to accept that. We're making good progress. Now let's go on to how many years the guy wants to sign for us. So, 3-year deal. We would like to sign him on a 3-year contract. My client isn't happy at the contract length you're offering. He'll be looking to sign for just the year? Nah. We're going to counter that. We want 2 years out of him at least. It doesn't work for us, but we're willing to offer a 2-year deal. He's happy with the length of the contract. A 2-year contract works for him. My client isn't looking to add a release clause to his contract at this point. Assume that's okay with you. They don't want to add a release clause. I will definitely accept that. Okay, let's discuss wages. They have told us that they want a wage of 1,500 for the player, a 14,000 signing on bonus, and after 15 games he wants a 24,000 appearance fee. Let's counter it. Let's negotiate wage then for him. We dropped his signing bonus down to 10. He wanted 14,000. And his wage will go. We'll try and go for 1.3. Save on the cash. See what we say. Submit offer. We're going to edit his bonus as well for 10k after 15 appearances, and we'll edit his wage. He's saying He's not willing to take less than that. Sign-on bonus, we'll drop that down to 12 then. We'll meet their wage demands. We look forward to Mitrev joining our squad. Let's take a look at the 4 free agents we have signed. Zheng is on international duty away with China. We'll start off with Mitrev then. Obviously the centre-back, which we need in the squad, because currently, even with the real players, we only have one centre-back and he's injured, and that's that leg. Height is 5'9". Ooh, I didn't see that. High attacking work rate. Let's take a look at Zheng then, away on international duty. Okay, it's free. Skill moves is only 2-star. Weak foot's 1-star. He is right mid. But this is just basically a backup player. I might actually slot him in at right back position maybe, but we'll see what happens. Sewer then 60 overall, looking like the best deal of the 4 that we have brought into the club. Agility is 76, balance is 73, looking alright on there. Onto his skill attributes, some nice stats across the board there. Short past 60, important for a cam player. Let's take a look. Ooh, yes, 4-star weak foot. He's 18 years old. He's from Argentina. Can play cam or centre mid. Does he have any traits? He doesn't. Bodginov then is our CDM, the final of the 4 that we signed on free agents. Looking okay on his mental and physical stats. His skill attributes, again, doesn't look too bad. And his weak foot's 3-star and his skill moves is 2, but he's 6'5". Liam O'Neill then is sold to Exeter City for £200,000. The board have allocated £140,000 to our transfer budget. Scout Future Star Scout is back. Yes! Yes, boys! I'm not bothered about Scout Future Star. This guy can be promoted to our seniors team. He's 16. Yes! Brilliant. Let's promote him now. And also Frank van Leeuwen. Dutch, this is our Scout Future Star. He's a centre forward, overall of 61 already. He's only 15, potential 69 to 89. Oh, he looks like a pace abuser. He looks very, very fast. Acceleration 91, sprint speed 91, agility 94. Oh, we've got a player there. And also, we've got this striker as well from Chile. I think he was an 89. Oh, he's gone down an awful lot. We are going to release this youth player. Aiden Carter then is into the first team, 58 overall. This guy has got a lot of promise for us. Acceleration 70, agility 72. Curve 80. Wow, that's insane for a 58 rated overall player. Long shots of 55. His finishing's 56, not too bad. Oh, he's got 5-star skill moves. He's got high attacking work rate, low defensive work rate. He can play striker. That's where we're going to play him. Centre forward as well. He can play any traits. No. Woo! Carter, what a player. Legge has been sold in for 190k with Exeter City. 130k to our transfer budget. So this is our starting 11 then for the game against Grimsby, which is a couple of days away. White's coming at right back. We've pushed Edwards, the right back, to left back because McNeil is injured. And we also have a bench full of regen players as well. First game then of the episode and of the new FIFA 18. It's Cambridge United against Grimsby Town. I am certainly looking forward to this one. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. We've got a few debutants in the side. It's pretty much 11 players are making their debuts today. And I'm not even sure who's our captain because I don't know his face. So we don't even know who our captain is. There's Pontus Jansson ready and waiting on the sidelines. Pons holds it up well. Go on, Bennett. Take him on, son. Take him on. Being scrappy start. We've not been able to keep hold of the ball in the opening 10 minutes of this game. Definitely a few nerves around the place. Oh, here come Grimsby Town. Ball into the box. Hooper looking to turn, looking to get shot away. We've defended well. Turner's in there battling. Shaw, that's a free kick. Oh my God, no, it's a penalty. Oh, we should have had a free kick prior to that. It's a penalty given to Grimsby Town, and it could get worse. It's Edwards, who is playing on the left back position. He's normally a right back. He's given the penalty away. And I know not to push B inside the box. We've got a little bit impatient then. Can Cassidy make himself a hero very early on? Up steps Wolford then for Grimsby. Cassidy goes the right way, saves it with his legs, gets it at the second attempt. Yes, lad, great save. Well, let's build his own attack. Pons feeds Bennett onside, looking to get into the box. Bennett then looks to dink it in. Up goes the head, cleared away acrobatically well by the Grimsby player. Here come Grimsby again. Be careful. Shot from distance. It's just gone wide. And Cassidy was struggling, flapping to his left-hand side. Fortunately for him and Cambridge, it goes out for a goal kick. Grimsby Town have definitely been the better of the two sides in the opening 20 minutes or so of this game. Bennett looks for Ponce. Plays inside in Sewer. Laid off again to Carter. Carter there. We're not going to force it forward because we've been giving the ball away very cheaply. Just need to enjoy a spell of possession. That is now what we are doing. Into Carter, looks for the ball, Ponce into the area, Ponce will shoot, and he goes just over the bar. Should be hitting the target from that angle. Great build-up play by Cambridge. Ponce, he's having a good game so far. He's definitely looking one of the lively players for Cambridge as Bennett goes down into the box, laid back, shot comes in, great tackle by Kamara, had to time that well, otherwise we'd have seen the second penalty in this game. Great touch by Harris. He's looking a very good player. Carter trying to make things happen for Cambridge. In Sewer, oh, he gives the ball away very cheaply. He's had a poor game. A very nervous debut by the young man in the middle of midfield for us. Grimsby Town on the front foot once again. We've said that about 4 or 5 times already in this game. A couple of attacks come to nothing. Hopefully this does. Hooper shoots. Easy for Cassidy. Pushes it away behind for a corner for Grimsby. Again, he's looking one of the liveliest players out of the 11 so far. Finds another lively player, Ponce, who looks for Carter. Carter then into the area. Carter will shoot. Oh, he's hit the post on his weaker right foot. Across the keeper. He had no chance. It hits the inside of the post and comes out. In Sewer, great ball to White. We've got one last attack in us before half-time. Good ball inside. Carter then. Carter trying to twist and turn edge of the D, looking for the Cambridge man. Ponce. Good ball, Bennett, back post ball, great ball in, Harris will head it just wide, and it's definitely a great build-up play, and that is the final attack of the half. We showed good spells as the game got older into that game, as the game grew on. We started to settle down, knock a few balls about, create a few opportunities, but Grimsby Town probably have edged that first half slightly. It's 0-0. Here comes Grimsby again, Hooper inside the box, shoots low. Now Edwards trying to bring Harris into the game. Lovely turn by him, got a little bit fortunate, but Harris has got the pace to get away from his man. Into the box, Harris goes, will he have a dig? He will, it's blocked. He's gone behind for a corner kick. Harris looking very, very lively. Turns, looks for Harris, turns his man well with a lovely fake shot. Harris then will look to play it early. It's a good ball, it's that to the back post, headed back into a lively area. White will shoot! Oh, it's off the bar! A looping volley from White at the edge of the area with his right foot. Looped over the goalkeeper and the bar came to Grimsby Town's rescue. Couple of substitutions for us, Daniel Rinaldi and Luna come on for Insua and Bennett. Here's Griffiths picking up the ball deep for Cambridge. Loses out possession. Heavy first touch. But we keep the ball with Harris. Nice little Cruyff turn inside. Looks for Griffiths. Lost the ball last time he had it. Looks to play it simpler this time. White looks for the run of Luna. Luna then, can he give it a ball into the box? He can. Harris is arriving. It's too high for him. And it goes over his head. And Grimsby Town clear. Here's Carter. Lays it off. Good ball into Ponce. Again looking lively. Looks for Luna, who's done everything right there. Ball's played back. Ponce with a header. It's cleared. It might come to White. We've had a dig. And it's looping over the bar. She's really taking a touch there. Quick substitution then. Yeng's going to come on for Harris, who's had a very, very good game. Dembele looking to beat Zeng. Ball's playing into the middle. Be careful your challenges in the box, boys. We've already given away a penalty. Good control by the Grimsby player. Summerfield laid off. Veron. Oh my God, it was like a pass. What an awful effort that was. 85th minute. You feel the goal now. The team that gets it will definitely go away with the 3 points. Luna picks up the ball. Now Ponce into Rinaldi. Rinaldi then, he's got the beating of the Cambridge player there. Rinaldi still going forward. Rinaldi going forward. Rinaldi's got the keeper to beat. Oh, we've hit the bar this time again. That's the post bar twice in this game. The woodwork comes to save Grimsby Town. We should be coming away with all 3 points. A great bit of play by Rinaldi there. And he's done more than what Insua has done in the stages he's been on the field. It still remains 0-0. There goes the full-time whistle then. It's finished goalless between Cambridge and Grimsby Town, and we are very unfortunate not to go away with the 3 points. 3 times the woodwork came to Grimsby's rescue. Great save from Cassidy from the penalty. Big debut by him. It's finished 0-0. So boys, this episode is coming to an end. As you can see, we have got the training on screen just to finish off the episode. It's been an action-packed episode, a lot of players coming in, a lot of players going out, and our first game under our belt as well. Disappointing result for that. Thank you very much for watching, boys. If you have enjoyed this video, then please give the video a like. I've been SJHSports, and I'll see you all next time, and goodbye.